Hello, I will discuss Web 2.0 on the topic of wikis, which will go over educational benefits, purposes, and also the tips discussing this topic. First, I will discuss what Web 2.0 is. Web 2.0 is a universal integrated platform. This program facilitates interactive information sharing and user-friendly and also user-centered design of collaboration of the World Wide Web. You may use 2.0 for communities, hosted services, web applications, and social networking sites, video sharing sites, wikis, blogs, mashups, and folksonomies. As you can see from the slide, I can tell you in depth of what the slide is besides just reading it, but Wikis is a website that uses Wikis software. This program allows you to look up information that you can use on research papers, projects, etc., etc. The editing of any number of interlinked web pages uses simplified markup languages, and also wikis are often used to create collaborative websites and community web bases. Wikis, which you can use in any subject such as biology, chemistry, English, political science, etc., etc., is a great way for you to look up useful information, as such as research papers, reports, compiled data, and other research projects. You can collab with Wikis as a basic source to look up information. As you can see, like when you type in axjeeves.com or other simple bases such as google.com and you type in your useful information, the main thing that pops up is Wikis, Wikipedia. So that's where most people get their useful information from. There are many drawbacks from Wikis. Most people don't know the concerns about Wikis, but some concerns are the trustworthiness and reliability and organizational effectiveness. And there are other factors that affects Wikis, but these information sometimes aren't always valid because information always changes up due to time. So most people tell you, most teachers or professors tell you to go to databases versus Wikis, but Wikis does have a lot of useful information. Um, but as an information organization needs to do their homework beginning or before implementing a Wikis solution, I would just try to solve it yourself. But other information such as research, more in depth when you're trying to get more information on a topic, that's when Wikis can be really useful for your project. Wikis has 5 tips for using for educational purposes. The main topics are projects, collabs with textbooks, research papers, collab with lesson plans, and just wanting to know tidbits. For projects, it can use useful information just as for statistics for like science projects. For with textbooks, say for instance, if you have a subject matter such as for math majors, possibly in the educational from 4 to 8 with significant figures. A child can possibly just go on computer, type it up, and they can get more information based upon wikis. For research papers, it's a great way to get information on people, information, just a great way to back up your thesis. And for a collaborative with the lesson plan, just if you need more in-depth information, if you need something more clarified or something to be clarified, just look it up. And just to know useful information, just wanting to know anything. So those are 5 good tips for educational purposes for Wikis. The image that you see above is basically an image in an article states how Wikis is used within the classroom. So, as before on the previous slide, as of the 5 tips, Wikis is used worldwide, and it's a great tool to have when hands-on when doing research and other projects that you have to do for educational purposes. Above is simply an example of a simple page for Wikis. Like once you pull up Wikis, like different factors that it has, like the information characteristics and editing wiki pages. So just basically, it's just a simple image of an example of when you try to look up information using Wikis. Above is just a simple video based upon Wikis. If you want to look up further information, just go to youtube.com and type in web 2.0 and type in wiki, wiki next to it, and there are plenty of videos, a load of videos that you can use to get more information upon this topic. In closing, Wiki is a good software to have, needing for wanting, and a great source for any learning environment. And it's an interlink web pages, and it's useful, and it's with markup language. So I suggest you use Wiki for any information that you want to look up, clarify, anything. This concludes my presentation. I hope you enjoyed learning about Web 2.0 based upon the topic of wikis. Thank you, and you have a blessed day.